Yeah, thank you, Anthony. Yes, we're in Canary Wharf for the launch of this expedition to America. They're going to be cycling non-stop, 3,000 miles from coast to coast. A group of soldiers who are primarily based in London, including a Victoria Cross winner, and their commanding officer joins me now, Brigadier Richard Dennis. If you just join me here, sir. You must be proud of what they're looking to achieve.
Yeah, very much so. This is first and foremost a family regiment, and the family has taken a few hits in recent years. In particular, we had one of our sergeants lose both legs in Afghanistan 3 years ago, and it was his idea to put some money back into the benevolent fund that allowed him to get new legs, to walk again, to be able to cycle again, to do this ride to recovery across the United States in September.
So a number of the party are pretty severely injured. They have prosthetics. Not all of them will be able to do it on what we'd call regular cycles. Some of them are going to be using hand cycles. It's a real feat of endurance for the whole group, but also for those individuals who have such limited physical ability at the moment.
Yeah, it's a big ask, and I'd be lying if I said we don't know if they're going to make it, but they're going to give it an absolute hell of a try. And in particular, Sergeant J. Baldwin, who I mentioned, he's going to be doing this, as you say, hand cycle, because although he's now got the ability to walk, he doesn't ride terribly well just yet. So just think about that, 3,000 miles, climbing the equivalent of 27,000 feet over the course of those 3,000 miles, 12 days solid, 24/7. It's going to be hard work, but I'm convinced they're going to do it.
And of course, it's going to act as a sort of relay, isn't it? So they won't all be cycling all the time. They'll take it in turns to allow each other rest breaks, but they will be cycling continuously throughout the period.
They're going to be cycling continuously. They're going to be doing it as a team. The cohesion that they learn on the battlefield that we make so much of as part of the ethos of the regiment is going to be what binds them together and which gives them the strength, the ability to pull this one off.
As their commanding officer, you said you've known some of them for 22 years. How much pride does it give you? It must be very upsetting when they get injured in combat, but how much pride does it give you to see them kind of make this sort of recovery and taking on such an ambitious challenge?
Yeah, it gives me a lot of pride. I've got 4 sons of my own, and with this lot, I've got about another 1,600. So, yeah, of course it hurts when they get killed or seriously injured, but it gives me a really warm feeling when I see the way in which the whole regiment is behind these 12, giving them all the support they need. And I very much hope that the people listening to this will want to give their support as well. And if I could give a quick plug here, the ride to recovery, as we're calling it, is at #Tigers, which is the nickname of the regiment, R2R, Tigers R2R. If you want to follow us on social media, that's the place to do it, and that's where you'll find the opportunity to get onto our Just Giving page as well. Please do be as generous as you can, because this really is a worthy cause.
Now, I don't want to put you in a difficult position, because I know you are, still in charge, but what do you make of what's happening at the moment in the Middle East, the rise of Islamic State, hitting targets, of course, in Syria, Iraq? Do you feel that we should be going back out there and taking them on?
It's a question I often get asked, and the answer you'll get from any professional soldier is we go where the country needs us to go to. All I can say is that we continue to train, we continue to recruit the best and the fittest, and whatever we're asked to do next, we'll be ready to do it.
Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. And of course, we wish these boys, your boys, I should say, the best of luck when they set out in September. We will be speaking to a couple more of them who are actually taking part in the cycle very shortly.